Charles Coleman. Faith to the front, fear to the rear. Faith to the front, fear to the rear. Charles Coleman.
True story. Travel back in time with me, a skinny young boy riding his bike down the streets of Chicago. My bike, my beautiful swim bike, with the tossing handlebars. It's a beautiful blue day, having the time of my life. I love my bike. I see two big boys approaching me. So I slow, and as is my happy-go-lucky custom, speak. Hey, fellas. Give me the bike. Fellow Toastmasters, guest, anyone who has ever been afraid, what are your fears? Who are the bullies on your mental block? What coward can cause you to give up not only the things that you so passionately like, but what you so desperately love? Who are these bullies? As you guess, I want to talk to you about fear. Fear. Now we all know fear, and so before I present, let me point out I didn't come to teach you anything new about fear, but rather to remind you of what you already know. That fear is mankind's most formidable foe, enemy to us all, to you and me. Now some may argue that fear can be a friend, and that's their perspective. But let me say this, I know real friends. Some come to please us, some even come to tease us, but mark that friend a foe that would come to freeze us. And fear is a foe. Fear is an equal opportunity offender, ruthless in its approach, indiscriminate in its selection, cutting across race, creed, color, class, age, gender, phenotype, it doesn't matter. Fear comes with one sole purpose: to interrogate, intimidate, and dominate everyone in its path, everything in its path. Fellow Toastmasters, fear comes to grip your life. But you know something? Fear fears your best. Now you may say, Charles, why would fear? Ferocious fear with all the odds on its side. Fear my best, my personal, albeit leveled best, yet in comparison, itsy bitsy best. I'll tell you why. Because fear knows when men and women decide to do their best, regardless of how small that is, they not only conquer courage, but they fortify faith, the one foe that fear cannot beat. Fear always flees before faith. Faith is fear's nemesis, kryptonite, Achilles' heel, insurmountable. Fear always flees before faith. And you know the beautiful thing about faith is that it so relentlessly does to fear what fear would so ruthlessly do to us. Break the backbone of its power. Remember, Toastmaster, fear has only feelings, images, illusions behind which it hides its cowardly nature. Break the image in your heart. Eliminate the illusion in your mind. Flood the feelings of fear with the waters of faith, and you wash away your foes. I say you wash away your foes. Foes like unnecessary nervousness, unreasonable worry, paralyzing procrastination, and probably the most pitiful fear of all, what I call a sad syndrome of spineless spectatorship, where we answer only with silence for the vulnerable who have no voice. Give me the bike! I love my bike. My dad gave me that bike for my birthday. And yet I'm so gripped with fear, not only am I willing to capitulate, but even to accommodate this brutal bully of a boy. The bike is almost his, and then I noticed something, that jeer as if to say to me, you're nothing. That jeer that took pleasure in my pain and mocked at my misery. That jeer that somehow gave me the strength to push my faith up front and pull my fear to the rear and take my little skinny arms and come swinging back. And falling my fall, he got up holding his bloody face, turned to his friend, help me, man! But I found that day that fear runs in cowards, and cowards stick with cowards. And his friend said, you on your own, I ain't got nothing to do with it. Follow Toastmasters, what are your fears? Who are the bullies on your mental block? What can cause you to give up the things that you so desperately like and passionately love? God grant us courage to face down our fears in all of their feelings and forms. Say to them throughout the years, my humble and simple poem. O fear, thou fierce and formidable foe, before my faith thou must go, and though before brave hearts appear, faith up front, fear to the rear. God bless you.